Hey everyone, GP back at it with more ARK Survival Evolved. And today we're going to be looking at some more creature and map teasers for ARK Extinction, the third DLC that is coming out on the 6th of November. So very, very soon. It's just under 3 weeks. So Studio Wildcard have released some more creatures and map teasers, which we're going to be having a look at in this video. Now, apparently there's going to be more reveals throughout the week on this Xbox stream that's been going on. They're going to be revealing some more stuff. So there's going to be quite a bit more to see over the next week at least before Extinction comes. So firstly, I wanted to have a look at this new creature reveal. It was revealed in a teaser video and it was just revealed on the Xbox stream. So let's just have a quick look at that video right now. Okay, I am already fascinated by this creature and I love the video. It's just the quality of the video was so great. More than the actual creature itself, although I love the creature. But so what we know so far about this creature is that it's been named Gacha. And to me it's kind of a sloth related creature because its face heavily resembles a sloth to me, and the way it moves, it's got very slow movement and stuff. It certainly looks sloth related. Now the creature is tameable, and you can tell that as in this picture here it's wearing a type of basket under its head. Now we're not sure yet what the basket is for. It's probably for collecting stuff. But when you're looking at this picture, he's not wearing the basket under the head, and the survivor is feeding it something. Now he's feeding it similar to how you tame a roll rat. So you throw something on the ground for it, and the gacha will take it and presumably eat it. But we don't know yet what it is that you have to throw on the ground to tame it. Now, from this image here, to me, it doesn't look like it's a rideable mount. So, as I said, it has a basket under its head, but it doesn't appear to have a saddle on its back. And its back is very rocky and crystally. So, I suspect that it's not actually going to be a rideable mount. I could be wrong, but just looking at it, it looks like the basket is the saddle, and there's no other actual seating area. So you can also see here that it poops something interesting. Now, I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it was confirmed in the Xbox stream. I don't think they actually knew what it was. But it's likely to be some sort of new resource that's found unique on Extinction. Whether you can only get these resources from this creature or whether it's harvestable in the actual environment is not known at the moment. And also, as I mentioned, with its back being very rocky with crystals and stuff in it, I'm not quite sure whether it could potentially act as some sort of a camouflage or not. Kind of like a rock elemental where it can hide as a rock. But so I'm not quite sure about that at the moment. But it certainly appears to be a passive creature. But I would advise not to get right in its face, because I got a feeling, although it's passive, if you do get right up in its face and annoy it, it is probably going to react. And we saw in the video that it has quite a powerful attack. It looks like it can destroy rocks, or it can destroy stone. Don't know whether it can destroy metal, but it certainly destroyed a small stone with one swipe. And as you can see, it destroyed the infected raptor as well. And that's all that was revealed at the moment on the gacha. It's very exciting. I am really looking forward to actually getting that creature and seeing what that resource is and what it's for as well. Okay, so that was the creature reveal. Now we're going to look at the 2 new screenshots that were revealed on the Survive the Ark website. So the first one is this one. Now, as you can see in this picture, there are clearly 2 creatures visible. I have scanned the entire picture and I don't think there are any other creatures. So what we've got at the top in the sky is the new owl creature. The only thing we've seen from this before was the Mysterious Mysteries image, and we don't have a name or anything for it. So this picture is what I was hoping for, to be able to see it out in the environment to get a good idea of how big it actually is. To me, that picture makes it look like the size of an Argent, Argentavis, so it's not a shoulder pet, and I'm really pleased with that. I was hoping it would be the size of an Argentavis. We can't tell from this picture whether it is a rideable mount, but I suspect it probably is going to be. I don't think it would make sense for it not to be a rideable mount, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting my hands on one of those. Also, down at the bottom center of the screen, you can see what I believe to be a Wyrm. So this was also revealed in the Mysterious Mysteries, which you can see on the screen right now, and you can see it is very similar to that image. It's furry, it's got the little wings, and it's got what I said in my original video. It's got a ferret-like face, so to me it's still a winged ferret. But this, you can see a better image of it, just like you can with the owl. And I mean, look at its neck. It's a really weird long neck. It doesn't look like it's got any sort of bones in the neck. It just is long and it's twisty. It is quite a strange creature. Now, I've got a feeling it still looks like a small creature. It's definitely not the size of a wyvern or even the size of a rock drake. And it doesn't look like it's even as big as the owl, because the owl is quite big in terms of length, and the owl is actually further away in the picture. So I've got a feeling it's going to be a smallish creature, and I also have a feeling that it is not going to be a rideable mount. There's no confirmation of that. The picture is obviously a picture of dino or creatures in the wild before they're tamed, but I've just got a feeling it doesn't look like it's going to be a creature that can actually be mounted. But the rest of the picture, it's very barren. There's no water. There's lots of resources, but there's no sort of plants, with the exception of the weird long red things that are standing tall. I suspect they're probably not harvestable, but it looks like there's quite a bit of potentially crystal, maybe metal, that can be harvested in that area. So that is the first image. 2 creatures that we already knew about, but we hadn't actually seen any proper images of them. We had just seen the Mysterious Mysteries. So that's your first glance at the owl and the Wyrm in their natural environment. So this is the second image. A big open area with lots of different creatures. So I've had a look through the entire image. I've blown it up and really concentrated to try and make sure that I get all of the creatures, and I'm pretty confident I have. So what we'll do is we'll start from left to right. So right over in the far left, I believe that is a Chalicotherium at the back, and it is an infected Chalicotherium. So the majority of creatures in this image are infected, so they've all got the purple bits on their skin. Not all of them appear to be, but the majority of them are. So that is a Chalicotherium. Then we've got a Spino, another infected creature. Next to that, we've got a T-Rex. So we've seen the infected Rex before. Further along, we've got, I believe to be a Trike going for a swim. Then next to that, we have a Bronto. Now the Bronto doesn't look like it is infected. It looks like a normal Bronto. Then next to that, I believe, is a gas bag. It's a little bit sort of camouflaged with the background, but I've blown it up and it does seem to be a gas bag. Then next to the gas bag, it's very, very faint and a lot further back, but it looks like the shape of a Theris. It's got that long neck and the head, and then it seems to have, I think it's got the claws and the long tail. So that looks like Theris can spawn on the map as well. Whether there's going to be infected Theris, I'm not sure. That will be pretty awesome if there are. I'm hoping that we will be able to get those. And then in the far bottom right is another Chalicotherium, a closer up image of that. And the one creature that is left, which is completely new and we have no idea what it is more towards the center of the image, and it seems to be a big floating or flying manta ray type thing. Now, there's been some speculation that this could be another Titan. It looks massive. It's got a big tail. It looks massive and far enough away for it to be big enough to be a Titan. If that was any closer, I think it would be rather large. So it's going to be interesting to find out what that actually is. It's got a tail that looks similar to a griffin. The body of it, where it looks flat and it comes out the sides, looks like a manta. So not quite sure what it's going to be, but my best bet at the moment is it's going to be a flying Titan, and I'm really hoping it is, because the other two Titans that we've seen, the Frost Titan and the Forest Titan, are great, but they're very similar in terms of how they look. They've both got a human structure, legs, arms, etc. So if this is a flying one, that would be great. And I'm hoping that there's a water Titan as well, because then that means we've got land, air and sea in regards to all the Titans, and you wouldn't necessarily be able to fight all the Titans in the same manner as if they were all on land. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that's a Titan, and I'm hoping there's a water one at some point as well. So that's all of the creatures in this image, I believe, and it gives you a good idea of what other types of creatures, the vanilla creatures from the island, etc., are going to be spawning on this map. And this also gives you a bit more look at the environment. So there is going to be some water areas. That doesn't look like it's very deep, but there is going to be some water, and you can see that there is a obelisk in the back. Now, where the obelisk is, right at the back, it seems to be blurry. So I'm thinking that's either got something to do with heat, or as we saw with the Frost Titan, there's a dome over this area. And if there's a dome over this area, that would strongly suggest to me that there is a Titan in this area, and that could very well be what is flying. So a bit more evidence to support the fact that that could very well be a Titan. So that is it. That's all the reveals at the moment. There's going to be more reveals throughout the week. I'm hoping to cover whatever creature and map reveals that they bring out. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you liked the video of the gacha. As I say, it's just less than 3 weeks now until ARK Extinction, so we don't have very long to wait now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.